Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Malaysia and this is my YouTube channel dedicated to my business, Simple Clarity Co. where we focus on things that bring you clarity and organization to your life, such as candles, stationery, planners, and budgeting. So that's what my business is all about. And in this channel, we go behind the scenes of my business. We do product development. We do reviews on different aspects or different things that we need in order for me to develop products. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you go ahead and click the subscribe button for this channel. Today's video is going to be Dollar Tree finds for candle supplies. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to keep watching. So, you guys, yes, at the Dollar Tree, you can find key components that you didn't know you probably needed, but should do for candle making. And when I tell you, this is going to save you quite a bit of money in the very beginning, even if you're just doing it to test it out to see if this is what you want to do. We're at Dollar Tree, and whatever you don't use, say you never opened it, you can take it and return it for whatever you need at Dollar Tree or get your money back. At least it wasn't that big of an investment of all these supplies, and then you figure out candle making isn't for you. That's what we're going to touch in today, and I'm jumping right into this video because I really don't want it to be that long. So, do you have your notebook? Do you have your pen? If you do not, we do at Simple Clarity Co. Yes, it's there, link in the description, first one. But grab you whatever you need. Grab the note sections on your phone. This video should minimize whenever you do that. And let's go ahead and get the note taken, all right? Dollar Tree candle supplies. The first one, popsicle sticks. These come in a pack of 100. Yeah, a pack of 100. And these ones, the bigger ones, are a pack of 60. These are great to hold your wicks on your candles. You'll put one on each side of the wick and it'll keep it stable. Boom, shakalaka, boom. You can do that with the bigger popsicle sticks as well. If you have like 2 of them and you need a little weight to it, the bigger popsicle sticks will hold the wick in place for you. Now, you can buy these wicks. I think they're in the bag of 100 or 120 off of Amazon for like $8. Take your pick. They have a little hole drilled in them. If you're fancy and you want to practice drilling your own holes with your Dollar Tree popsicle sticks, have at it. The smaller ones like this, they will also come color-coded. So say you're doing a big batch like myself. Sometimes I'm doing 3 different scents in one day or at one time because I have 5 pitchers for melting wax. Say I have them lined up. They have color-coded ones. So they have like the rainbow, the red, green, orange, yellow, blue. They have those so I can hold, so you can have the popsicle sticks holding the different colors, holding different scent wicks. The wicks to the different scents is what I was trying to say. Y'all got it. You can even do that. They're at the Dollar Tree as well. So popsicle sticks are the first find. The next find, they are super, super sharp, super small, like a little bit above the palm of my hand, small scissors. And these are great to get in there and just like trim the wick. You don't have to worry about the end of the scissor like not bending your wick. These are super sharp. You go in there, that wick is gone. It's trimmed. It's great. And it's small, so you can get into those small crevices. You can do 2 without hitting the other wick. It's really nice. I love these for that. They have saved me so many times when I can't find my wick trimmers. I'm like, where the heck did I know I have my little babies right here. Snip. So next is a little spray bottle. And this spray bottle has rubbing alcohol in it. This is what I use to clean out my jars. I spray it in there a couple of times, take a paper towel, wipe it out. I use this to clean out new jars. I use this to clean out my pouring pots, my stainless steel pouring pots. After I get done using a scent, I wipe it out immediately with paper towels, and I spray it with my rubbing alcohol that's in this small little bottle, and wipe it out again, make sure that scent is gone and that it's cleaned in the inside. This little bottle is, I'm telling you, and it gives out a mist. It's like a perfect mist. I should put some of my makeup setting spray in this joint because the mist on this is beautiful. Double tip, you're welcome. So You will either find this 2 different ways, depending on which Dollar Tree you go to. So I just went to another Dollar Tree last night, and I found them 2 in a bag, which I was like, perfect. This is what I've been looking for. The way that I've only found the spray bottle in other Dollar Trees that I've been in, I have found it in a bag, and like a triple travel. They're travel little bottles. This is in like the section where like the soap and stuff is. They're like go to travel. I've only found it like this. So I would always buy the bag and just take this out. And I know I can use these for whenever we're traveling somewhere. But I have about 6 of these. No, 4 of these, because I bought 2 of these little spray bottles. But I found the pump and spray bottles at another Dollar Tree all by themselves. So I am extremely happy. I was gonna say so happy and extremely happy. I don't know what I was gonna say. That I found them like this. So you may be able to find them like this. If you cannot, you will definitely find them with these little ones that you use for like hand lotion. Oh, I can put hand lotion in here and travel on the go. Double bonus. Y'all's welcome. Another tip. You will definitely find it like this, and you can just take, and it usually has a cap, but I don't know where my cap is at because I'm pretty sure my daughter stole it again. The next is this is at Dollar Tree as well. It has a little, like, you can pump nail polish out on the cotton. This is nail polish remover in here. Say if you're removing a label and there's a little bit of residue, you can get the sticky residue off with this. Also, in comparison, they have these little sponges that are there for you to rub the sticky residue off once you saturate it with the nail polish. And this bottle comes in there. The nail polish remover is also from Dollar Tree as well. So you'll see all 3 of these at Dollar Tree. Another one is these little glass bottles, you guys. I'm trying to see if I can hold this up for you guys to see. Here goes one here. I use glass. Do not use their plastic for fragrance oils because it will eat through that plastic. Unless the plastic has a number 5 on the bottom, it's gonna eat through it. I'm telling you. They come in a pack of 4. 3 or 4, they come in a pack. And this is what I use to blend my fragrance oils, you guys. This is how I blend my fragrance oils, and the lid stays on. Nothing leaks out. We're good to go. I believe these little jars hold definitely 0.60 ounces. So not even a full ounce. 0.60 ounces of fragrance oil. Even the denser, not denser because then it's on show. Even the less dense fragrance oils that take up more of the bottle as you fill it up, that'll fit a solid 0.60 ounces in here. And they also have very, very small mini ones. Let me see if I can grab one. So they're even smaller. Let me show you guys how big they are. They're even smaller than this. I don't know how much the mini ones hold, but I believe you get 5 or 6 in a bag. So maybe you're doing like an essential oil blend where it's just like per drop, and that's what you're working on. If that's what you choose to do for your candle line, this is probably something that you can use. The next candle supply from the Dollar Tree is a ruler, and not an ordinary ruler, but the Bendy Rulers. Do you see this? The Bendy Ruler. It is a lifesaver, especially when it comes to labeling, trying to figure out your labels. If you're like me and you work with round jars, it's kind of hard to like go like this, and but this wraps around the jar, like actually all the way, and it goes around the jar perfectly. And I can see that the label for this jar is 11 inches, and it'll go all the way around. This is the short salsa, not short, but it's the 12-ounce salsa jar from the Flaming Candle. That's what this jar is. Also, whenever you're doing the diameter of the jar for your wick testing, you can, you don't have to worry. It bends, it moves with you, so you can be very accurate on the diameter of the jar. But it's just great for measuring the jars, even square jars. It can go around the bins. So it's really hard to see this, and I had more, and they were colorful, but I think I used them all. These are dot labels. I like to batch label my candles. That way, in case I have a customer email me or reach out to me and let me know if there's a problem with their candle. So someone makes an order, I pick a candle off the shelf, flip it upside down, find out which batch it came from, and I'll put that in the notes part of their order. They don't see this, it's just for my records. And if I see that, you know, 4 other people are having the same issue and it's all the same batch number, I know I messed up in that batch. I can accommodate those customers as needed and make sure I check my notes, which we'll get into next, on what I did in that batch and fix it. So I really, really, really believe in labeling your jars by the batch number. Not everybody does that. So if I can, I'll show you guys, because there's 315 in here. I'll probably use all of these anyways. But it's literally a circle. And what I'll do is I'll write on these circles. Don't stick this on before you wick it, because then your mind, you're trying to like go in the middle, and then the sticker might be off and you're all thrown up. So you're thrown up, you're all thrown off. So wick your jar first. On top of that, Jot has the little strips. Let me see. These little strips here that I use. What are these called? Address labels, I think they're called. They're very small. Jot has these as well. I don't know where I had some. I have no idea where they're at. But these are also, Jot also has these ones that go on here, and they're great for labeling your testers as well, like your fragrance blends, or labeling your test candles, because you can write the information on them. Jot has both the dot circles and these little mailing label strips that work great for candle making. So don't forget that one either. Next up we have is other labels. Now they do have other labels at Dollar Tree, and I found these years ago, like 2017. Excuse me, and I had to use them for like stuff for my wedding. And this one was just like a little fancy one, but now I use this for labeling my candle jars when I'm testing out different wicks and fragrance oil loads and waxes, whatever it is. I'll write it on here. And they also have it in this format. Like I said, it's the mailing label format. I don't see these in there anymore. These were such a lucky find one time at a Dollar Tree. That's why I said you can get the Jot labels. They have them just like this as well for you to place on your jars whenever you're writing down the information for your testing. What we have next is a notebook. These are just they're thick notebooks. They're $1, and I use this to keep information on my candles. So like my recipe for my massage candle is in here. This is my candle notebooks. This is my notes. Or if I'm doing a certain batch and I realize that this batch looks a little weird, I have it written down here in my notebook. This is just for me as I'm working in the moment. Will I go and transfer this onto something else? Sure, but in the moment I don't have time to make sure I'm typing in something right. I scribble, scrabble, put it in here, and I have my notebook. And it's pretty thick, so you can use this for a good minute. If Dollar Tree has gloves, disposable gloves, get them. You need these, especially when you're doing fragrance oil blending, because it gets everywhere. Even though you have pipettes, it's crazy. If they don't have these disposable gloves, they do have the kitchen yellow gloves, which work just as well, and you can use those during candle making and keep your hands clean, especially when you're going in there and you're cleaning out your tins. Next is a calculator. And I only say that because we have to do ratios of our fragrance oil, the percentage, and all this fun stuff. And yeah, you're like, oh, well, I have a phone. Yes, I don't know how many times I got interrupted on my phone. Somebody wanted to call me, and I'm like, I'm in the middle, like, or they want to video chat you. I'm like, I'm in the middle of making this stuff. So now you can answer it, and you can still keep it pushing, keep it moving. Get you a calculator. Another Dollar Tree find are these silicone pot holders. These are actually pot holders, and they're silicone, so whenever your wax dries, it just pops on out and it's clean. That's why I love the silicone. I use these whenever these are fresh out of the double boiler. I sit these right here. They're safe and they don't slide or move. They got a good grip on the silicone, and I let it cool down there while I'm adding my fragrance oil and doing everything else. So these are, well, these pot holders are great for candle making. The next things are new finds that I just was randomly in a different Dollar Tree that I'm never in, and I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes during my double boiling, this is not a heat safe handle. This junk gets hot whenever I have it sitting on. Boom. What you said? What'd you say? And it's quick and easy. This is also silicone. If wax ever gets on it, it'll come right off. I was super geeked to find, kid you not, a scooper. I have the C3 Cargill Nature's wax, and it comes in flake form. And before I used to use like one of the little plastic cups that we got from McDonald's, you know. And now I feel like legit. Like this scooper has made me feel so prestigious, let me tell you. And I just go in there and I scoop it out. I have two of these. I have one for my pellets, the little pellets for my BW candle. Why am I saying that? My BW tart wax that I get from Candle Science. So I have a scooper in that bag, and then this scooper is for my C3 wax that I use for my candles, and I absolutely love it. I scoop, boop. That's it. I love this scooper. The next one, this is at Dollar Tree, and it has a measurement on it. It has 1 to 5 inches. So, hello. And this is great for your soft wax. So I'm also testing out the cocoa apricot. They come in a slab form, and they're a softer slab, and I just like cut through that puppy like this. Jeff Stanley also uses an ice cream scooper. Those are at Dollar Tree. Get you an ice cream scooper. I love this more because my OCD lets me cut it in a straight line like this, and it's like a birthday cake. You can cut little slithers off to, you know, in case you need like a half of an ounce. I can just boop, and yeah. So OCD loves the straight lines that this little gem, and it's, I don't know if it's considered stainless steel. I think it says stainless steel. The last Dollar Tree find is this Protractor. And I haven't used it yet, but I did want to mention it just because I know I'm going to use it in this facet, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So what I'm going to do is, if I have a jar, say this jar, and I know that the bottom diameter is whatever, I am going to draw the circle on a piece of paper. You know how to use a protractor, and you make your circle, and then you push it in, and you find the middle of your circle, and you make another little circle. You're gonna be almost spot on every time. So I want to try that. This is an idea. I haven't used it yet, but if you feel inspired to try it, I just wanted to mention it, because some of you don't need me to do it. You're just like, oh, I understand what you mean. I'll go try it on my own. I don't need to watch you do it. So I wanted to bring this up. The last thing we have is not necessarily from Dollar Tree, but you can go into a Goodwill if you want. And this is just an old pot that I use for double boiling. I don't use this to cook. It's for double boiling. The thrift store is pennies upon pennies. And if you go on the right day, and if you got an old person in your family that's senior citizen, you can get you a discount that day too. But you just get an old pot, an old good pot, like the stainless steel ones. And I use this for double boiling. You know, I'll fill it up with about an inch of water, place this in there, and there goes my double boiler. But yeah, I know I gave you guys a lot of stuff, so the video should only be long because I'm giving you gems, not because I like to ramble. So I hope that it was worth the time that you spent watching this video. And if you have any other Dollar Tree finds when it comes to candle supplies, leave it down below. Share it with everybody if you want. You ain't got to share all your information. I just choose to do it. You ain't got to do it. So how dare I forget? We hit 500 subscribers since my video that I posted about how to foil candle labels. And I couldn't sit here and tell you guys about a giveaway and tell you guys thank you and how happy and humbled I am at the same time without the person that was featured in the video that kind of got me a lot of subscribers, which is Chance over here. So we want to say thank you. And for the 500 subscriber mark, you guys, I am going to do a giveaway, but I'm going to give away a mini bundle of the spring collection to one lucky subscriber, just to say thank you so much for all of your support. And all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel. Duh, if you're not a subscriber, you will not be entered. I promise you that. Subscribe to the channel, and then down below, leave me your favorite spring smelling scent. We'll let it run till Sunday, March 7th. That's the time you'll have to become a subscriber, to like this video, and to comment down below your favorite spring scent. Sounds good to me. Don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms like my Facebook page and my Instagram. Also, I have a Pinterest. I'm working on it, but go ahead and follow for when I get it right. You'll see some pretty pictures. Thanks again so much for watching, you guys, and thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Clarity Crew. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye. Bye. Say bye-bye. Show them you know how to do bye-bye now. No. Okay. Bye, guys.